Hi guys, welcome back. So, just wanted to talk about the weekend matches, which I tend to because I was kind of busy and I wanted to do both videos for both the days at once. But yeah, I think it was a wonderful week. Each team has played 4 games each, and I think the table is shaping up really well so far because if you see the top teams like Rajasthan, Punjab, and RCB are flying away with 3 wins or 4 wins in their first 4 games, and the bottom teams, the basically the teams that have won multiple titles like Mumbai, CSK, KKR, SRH, all of them are hanging down in the bottom of the table because their team combinations are not working, the team performances are not as far like as the expectations are about them. And the middle teams are like confused because they don't know what they are doing. DC, GT, LSG. So yeah, it's a wonderful start to the tournament. 2 weeks down, and the matches are getting, I don't know, some of the matches are slightly boring because the game is done, but then the amount of time it takes for the game to finish, it's like pathetic. It takes hell lot of time to finish a match, and yesterday's match, by that I mean the Mumbai RCB match, which was like the pinnacle of the most irritating game so far because the match was done and dusted. RCB had won, but the amount of reviews that the people take, and that too for silly wides. And if you see, if RCB had lost or something had happened, it could have come down to Virat Kohli burning down 2 reviews just for wides. Why are you wasting your reviews for the wides? It's a stupid thing to do because you need that for wickets. If you lose a wicket and if you want to challenge the decision of the umpire, for that you have to use it. I don't know why. And if you're using it in the last over, then also it's fine because you're getting an extra ball if it's in the last few overs. But you're taking something in the first 5 overs, first 10 overs, then there's no point in using up your reviews like that. But yeah, it's it's a huge rant that if we start, we'll continue going that way because teams are like using it out of nowhere for everything and anything. So yeah, that's something that IPL governing body has to ensure that the teams are not uh, just wasting time because of that, right? So let's talk about the Saturdays and Sunday games. And we saw that Sunrisers Hyderabad had started an excellent innings in the first innings when Travis Sheikh had done what they used to do last couple of seasons, 6 overs 100, and then they eventually just got down to 220, but then they are blown away by Punjab Kings. The thing with Punjab is that the openers are extremely good and very consistent if you consider from the last couple of seasons. So are Rajasthan. So uh, Punjab did start well, but then they might have uh, fallen off a little bit in the middle. But then the captain, Shreyas Iyer, who's in sublime form, who's not putting a wrong step anywhere, and yeah, it is definitely fighting for the number 3, number 4 spot for the Indian team. And yeah, if you see the kind of performances that he's giving for the team, leading from the front, attacking, the strike rates over 200. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that you want when you want to break down the wall and get into the team and things like that. So good for Punjab Kings and Shreyas Iyer. SRH still have problems with their bowling. When their batting shines, the bowling is not able to sustain the pressure from the opposition batsman, and that is being shown. And also there is relatively inexperienced bowling attack apart from Onat Khat or Harshal Patel, and Harshal isn't playing now. So yeah, it's kind of very tricky kind of situation for SRH. And on Saturday we saw that Chennai Super Kings have finally turned the tide. Sanju Chata finally got a century, coming to Chennai and doing like what he does in the IPL. Like in the first few matches, he definitely scores well, and that is what he did. He kind of gave Chennai the impetus, even though it was by the end of his innings, it took a lot of time. Like there was 9 to 10 balls. He only went for singles, and then immediately he realized that yeah, I can score a reverse sweep, reverse slab, whatever. But until then, he couldn't. So yeah, it's kind of tricky. But it was good of him to get a century, put the team in a strong position, and the bowling actually. That I think, to be honest, that was the turning point. Like the batters were doing their stuff well for Chennai so far, kind of not extremely well, but after the first game they kind of picked up, but then the bowling has been abysmal. But for that day, I think they did really well. Jamie Overton was excellent. I think he's the shining star for them this season, and I think they should back him, especially on the Chennai wicket with that bounce, the hit, the tech kind of bowling that he's doing. He's doing really well, and also kudos to Gurjapneet Singh. He's also done really well. Good win for Chennai, first one on the board. And Sunday, Lucknow and GT, the new teams, they fought off, and I think it was very obvious. GT had a very strong lineup in terms of bowling, and they did excellently well, especially Siraj in the beginning. I know Rabada is leaking runs, but he picks up wickets once in a while. And then Prasid, I don't know what he's doing, but he's been in excellent form since last IPL, and he's still continuing the same form. Prasid is really like ripping it off in terms of bowling for GT. And yeah, very good bowling innings from GT, restricted them to 164 and then chasing it down quite easily. Um, very good innings from Gill and Butler. And yeah, it was good to see GT coming back. Now GT have 2 wins, LSG have 2 wins, DC, who were like extremely strong in the first couple of games, now are again having just 2 wins. But yeah, then the last match, I mean, basically the 20th match, Mumbai RCB, I think RCB blew away Mumbai, the score of 240. It's very difficult to chase, and especially if you have a bowling lineup that has Bowie and the surprise star Krunal, because I don't know what he does. He has that knack of creating things out of nowhere, and he makes it work for the team. That is what he does. Like he knows his limitations, but he still kind of delivers what is needed for the team at that particular time. And what a spell he definitely is the kind of the what do you say, the change that RCB needed in terms of bowling. He's very wily. He's not giving away his he's not giving away his overs without going down for a fight. He kind of intimidates the batsman with a bouncer here and there, with a slower one, with a slider, with a like round the arm bending down action kind of a thing. I think Krunal is doing what RCB needed for a long time, a good reliable spinner after Chahal. And Suyash, he's doing nothing wrong as well. Like whenever he gets a chance, he takes wickets, he's bowling tight lines, not giving away easy runs. Yeah, that was kind of something that innings that the defending champions needed to put up against a strong lineup, and they did. And I think there were a lot of injuries, a lot of time wasting with the reviews, this, that, and all. But it was overall a kind of boring game, because I thought on Wankhede Mumbai would have fancied to chase it. But I think the injury to Rohit Sharma kind of um, uh, had a what do you say, that derailed the chase. Then Surya couldn't pick up well. Hardik did what he did, but yeah, I think ultimately Sheffield Rutherford was a bit too late to the party, because he scored 70 of 30 or something, but it was of no use after that. Overall, very good from RCB, and they are looking extremely strong. Even though they lost one game against Rajasthan, it was kind of uh, like it, Rajasthan are on a different level. So yeah, it's kind of an exciting tournament so far, and hopefully we'll get to see many more good matches. If anybody's watching, please do comment, like, share, and subscribe. And that's it for the weekend review. Ciao.